Imagine waking up to news that Turkey, a key NATO member, has decided to leave the alliance. This is not a hypothetical scenario. In a move that took the world by surprise, Turkey, a stalwart of NATO since the height of the Cold War, announced its departure from the alliance. This unprecedented decision sent shockwaves through the international community. The departure of Turkey from NATO is not just any geopolitical move. It's a pivotal moment that reshapes the Western defense strategy, a cornerstone that has stood firm since the days of the Cold War. Beyond the immediate shock, this move showcases Turkey's shifting alliances and the changing dynamics of global power. The implications of this move are far-reaching, affecting not just NATO but the balance of power in the Middle East and global security as a whole. This decision didn't occur overnight. It's the climax of a series of events. To understand why Turkey left NATO, we need to go back in time and follow a chain of events. The seeds of discord were sown a few years ago when tensions between Turkey and NATO began to rise. A key point of contention was the purchase of Russian S-400 missile defense systems by Turkey. This move went against NATO's collective security principles and sparked a significant backlash. The United States, a leading member of NATO, responded by imposing sanctions on Turkey, further straining their relationship. Turkey's decision to align itself more closely with Russia was seen as a direct challenge to NATO, further deepening the divide between them. However, the tipping point came with the escalating tensions over the Israel and Palestine conflict. Turkey has long been a vocal supporter of Palestine, often finding itself at odds with many NATO members, particularly the United States, who strongly support Israel. The situation reached boiling point when NATO refused to acknowledge the plight of Palestine. Turkey felt that NATO's stance was biased, undermining the principle of collective defense, a cornerstone of the NATO alliance. This, coupled with the ongoing tension over the S-400 missile defense systems, led to a dramatic escalation in the strained relations between Turkey and NATO. Turkey's leadership, feeling isolated and unsupported, decided that remaining a part of NATO was no longer in their best interest. They announced their decision to leave the alliance, marking a historic shift in the geopolitical landscape. Every action has its reaction, and in this case, it led to Turkey's exit from NATO. As the dust settles, we're left with a transformed geopolitical landscape. This unprecedented move by Turkey has potential implications that ripple across the globe. It's not just about NATO losing a strategic ally, it's about a shift in the balance of power. NATO's defense capabilities, already stretched thin, now face a significant challenge. With Turkey's exit, its southern flank is exposed, creating a potential vulnerability that adversaries might exploit. The Middle East, a region already fraught with tension, could see a further shift in the balance of power. Turkey, once a mediator in the region, might now align more closely with countries like Russia and China, both of whom have significant interests in the region. This could lead to a reshaping of alliances and power dynamics that have been in place for decades. As for Turkey's future relationship with Russia and China, the possibilities are wide-ranging. From potential military alliances to economic partnerships, Turkey's departure from NATO could herald a new era of Eurasian cooperation. The world watches as this new era unfolds, with Turkey charting its own course outside of NATO. So, what have we learned from this seismic shift in global politics? We've seen the unprecedented move of Turkey leaving NATO, a decision that emerged from an intricate chronology of events. The tensions over the Israel and Palestine conflict, coupled with internal and external pressures, led to this monumental decision. The potential implications of this move are far-reaching. As an influential power in the Middle East, Turkey's departure from NATO is expected to significantly transform the geopolitical landscape. It not only alters the power dynamics within NATO, but also impacts the global political equation. This decision may also set a precedent for other nations that may consider their stance within international alliances. It's a reminder that alliances are not set in stone and can be influenced by evolving political ideologies and conflicts. Therefore, this move by Turkey is not just about one nation's decision. It's a reflection of the changing dynamics of international politics and the ever-shifting power balance. As we move forward, the world will be keenly watching how this new chapter in Turkey's history unfolds and how it reshapes global politics.